Control Medic 12 responding, 250 Public Way.
Appreciate my comments. 606 Willis.
South. Assist EMS.
District 5 Willis.
Can you put me out of service admin, please?
Receive.
Engine 8. Glass fire.
Medic 18, 34 Fall, 1715 Gracie Farms.
At 9607 Research Boulevard, Service Road, northbound. On Firecom North. Grass fire in AFD box 807 at 9607 Research Boulevard, Service Road, northbound.
Good morning, people. Almost. Nope. I take it back. It's good afternoon now. We just missed a call that's behind us.
Are en route to
Hang on, research.
Wheelers Lane. Are we canceled?
Did we just miss that
This
call?
is from Cincinnati. You can cancel.
Hang on. I think we just missed that call. There's a grass fire or a trash fire. I couldn't hear them.
Medic 8, how you want unconscious? 2525 West Anderson.
Refresh. Where's my reload button? Reload. Smoke investigation. Okay. Broken water pipe. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning.
God.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So, what is today? August 18th. Kathy, good afternoon. We got a late start today, but we're here. Kappa, Texas ramp. There's a grass fire behind us, Joe.
Oh, really?
Yep. We just passed it. You know what? We just passed the Kappa, Texas back there, and I didn't see a grass fire. Did you?
No.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go make a U-turn and go back. All right, we're gonna head back to this grass fire because the reason why I go to grass fires is because I'm always curious exactly at what is homeless. So look, we've talked to the police, to the fire department in the past, and they all tell us that most of the fire calls that they run right now, especially during the summer, is homelessness related. Like 50% of them is homelessness related. So, I have a gun. Shit, I hate the bridges. All right, we're back. Sorry, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I am gonna run for mayor. No, I'm gonna run for governor.
No,
and I'm
president.
gonna make it a rule that there's no more bridges that go under.
R5 from Austin 1.
That way we don't lose our connection.
Cancel. Medic 12.
We're gonna lose our connection right now too. Shit. We're gonna lose it, guys. Go, people. Just go.
Control
What are you doing?
Stupid Beetle driver.
God dang it. I'm sorry, y'all. Sincerely sorry.
North south.
I know you can't hear me. Alright. We're back. Sorry. Joe, will you make sure the stream on YouTube didn't start over? Will you make sure that we're still live on YouTube? I can't tell if we're live or not. I think we're actually... We're gonna lose it, guys. Go, people. Just go. I'm screaming at people. All right, here we go. I'm gonna drive 40 miles an hour, and the
Fast
people
lane.
want to drive 40 miles an hour on the highway. Shit. I'm losing my patience, y'all. I'm losing every bit of patience that I have right now. Judge. No, that bug, that beetle, there was nothing coming and they just stop. And they're like, what are you doing? They just stop. I have a bit of a problem with traffic.
And I think what's the word?
I usually say a few cuss words. All right.
I think I inherited it because I was yelling at that beetle driver back there.
Well, they get in the middle of the road and they just stop. You can't do that in traffic. Not only is it dangerous, and the Butterfly 71, good morning,
Good morning.
and the people that are on the freeways driving like 40 miles an hour, it's dangerous, man.
There's an
Chach, I
ammo.
get you, man. I usually have a few choice words for the people out here. I got to. So this coming week, I'm gonna be changing I've got to do a tune-up on the Dash Mobile. We run this thing so hard, y'all. I run this car like you. Now, see, now he's gonna want to speed up. So I run this car like you wouldn't believe, man. I run this car into the ground. We're averaging anywhere between 3,000 and 4,000 miles per month right now in this city. And that is a large, very large amount of miles.
We're about
So-
to start having to fix the car with duct tape and Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, man, the Dash Mobile's going to be held together with duct tape
And Gorilla Glue.
and Gorilla Glue. There you go. Miss Butterfly, how are you doing this morning? I think my mom may be on here. I'm not 100% certain, but Killer Carla may be in the chat.
A minute ago, you said, is it morning still? Nope, it's afternoon, and then you went back to morning.
Yeah, Chach, I do it all myself, man. I do everything myself. What? No, I'm talking about working on the car. Like, I
just helped you the other day.
I do the brake jobs on this myself. I actually had to go buy. So, the brake jobs on this car, it's really odd because, you know, like the calipers, you have to depress the caliper to get it to go back on the wheel. Well, this car has a weird caliper. Not only do you have to depress them, but you got to spin them clockwise at the same time. So, I had to go buy a tool just to depress the calipers to do the brake jobs on the car. And believe me, when you're doing your own brake jobs, it's a lot cheaper. I can buy, for $100, I can get 4 sets of brake pads for this car. So I can do the whole brake job in one afternoon myself.
Oh, Butterfly, we decided not to do it last night.
Yeah, we had. I haven't worked in my studio in a while. It's been a while. And some of the stuff has been getting hot in the garage. So anyway, I could not get everything running last night. I was having a lot of trouble just getting things to stabilize. So I apologize. We're gonna do it. It's just I've got to get my stuff reset up. It's been a while. But so I am sincerely sorry. See, I'm set up. I am set up to do the show from the car. Right now, I'm not really set up. I don't see a grass fire up here, but this is where it's supposed to be. I am set up to do the show from the car, and so I'm not really set up to do it from the house anymore, from my studio. I make videos from there, but I'm not really set up to live stream from there anymore. But I'm changing that. I'm working on it this week. I'm going to get my studio reset up, the green screen, everything, my backgrounds and the green screen. I'm getting them all reset up, so it'll work out a lot better.
And we need comfy chairs.
Yeah, and I do need some new chairs. But it's hard having a oh yeah, but Butterfly got your beaver nuggets. You know what? I need to get that t-shirt. We need to go meet up with her. We're gonna go meet Butterfly 71. That's what we need to
Today?
do. And I didn't bring a shirt with me this morning. We may Butterfly. I'm gonna send you a message if you guys are gonna be out this afternoon. We may come visit you with a T-shirt if you're around this afternoon.
Oh,
I'll send you an email. Actually, you know what? I'm going to DM my phone number to you. That way we can text or call or however you want to communicate.
By the way, Butterfly, thank you very much.
Yep. Joe's got beaver nuggets.
What's up, Hammer Down?
Hammer down. I don't know. Let's see. So there's supposed to be a grass fire right here somewhere.
We've still got the waters and Gatorades in the car, right?
I put another set back there. Yes.
All right.
Yep, we are reloaded up with water and Gatorade today. So I'm gonna try not to do. So look, I have a really big problem with handing. I don't want it to seem like I'm trying to figure out how to say this. I don't want people to think that I'm using the homeless for views. So I try to do our water handout and all of that, like with Joe and I, when we're not. We do some when we're live, but we do the majority of it when we're not, because I don't want people to say that I'm using the homeless. You know what I mean? Jeffrey, what's up, brother? Good afternoon. Hammer down, what you up to, brother?
What's up, Jeffrey? Okay, I gotta move this.
Joe's got his pistola with him. Let me see it. Heck yeah.
It's loaded.
Joe's got a 1911 pistol, and I carry the M&P S&M. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? I carry an M&P 40 caliber. Joe's got his 1911 with him today.
I believe it's chambered in 45.
That would be a 45. All right. So we're gonna head down to South Austin right now, because I don't see this fire anywhere. Oh no, it's gone. All right. Let's see here. Oh, did your gun fall? Let's see. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, don't forget to hit the like button. Kathy, are you still in the chat right now? If you're still here, let me know. Do you want to be a mod? If you want to be a mod, I'll make you a mod real quick.
There we go.
What's
Fixed
that?
it.
Good. I carry my old reliable, my SD40, my MP9. Boy, those MP9s are nice. Hammer down.
Remember the Grantham video where he was freezing all the guns?
Yeah.
And even his his everyday carry, Glock 17, I think it was, he couldn't even disengage the trigger safety. But then I believe it was like M&P 2.0 or something. It cycled all the rounds. Oh, sorry, truck. Anyways, it cycled all the rounds perfectly.
Joe is a gun nut like I am, or he's becoming one. I'm not really a gun nut, but I do like to shoot. But I carried an M&P 9mm for a long time, and I liked it because of the capacity. It would hold, I think it was like 13 rounds, where my M&P 40 caliber will only hold, I think it holds 7 plus 1 in the chamber. But
that has more stopping power, right?
It's a big round, yeah. Yeah, it's like a 10mm, basically.
Okay.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, 40 caliber, the round is basically a 10mm. Let's see, Kathy, I'm on here, but not
Hey,
all the
Granny.
time. That's cool. Kathy, I'm going to make you a mod here very shortly, as soon as I get a chance to get on my phone.
Granny has come.
Killer Carla.
What's up?
She's not Granny, she's Killer Carla.
Oh, my bad. What's up, Killer Carla?
Killer Carla.
I feel like we're gonna get in trouble whenever she comes down.
I have been up to the range in a while, but need to go again. We actually have a range pretty close to our house that it's a really good range. The prices are not too bad. Sometimes the only problem is it gets a little bit busy on the weekends on occasion. But if you can find a good open place, like we're up by Liberty Hill, so there's we're actually, I don't really want to talk about this too publicly, but we're actually maybe moving farther out into the country here pretty soon, and if that's the case, we're going to be able to shoot all the time. Because we can find our own places to shoot out there.
If only,
Killer Carla.
If only we got that big like ranch property.
Yeah. It's Killer Carla, but it's with a C. There's Clisby. Killer Carla. He started with the C in Killer.
I thought it
Sorry, missed studio stream last night. It's gonna be. So we didn't end up doing it, Clisby. We since I have my live setup here in the car with me, I had to try to move the live setup from the dash mobile into the studio, and I just couldn't get it working. I could get it working, but it wasn't stable. It would keep crashing on me. So this week I'm going to be working on getting the studio reset up. I'm going to have 2 live setups, one in the car and one in the studio. That way we can start doing a weekly stream from the studio. So I apologize, but we missed it. But Joe and I got some good hangout time though last night, and
Yep.
I slept really good actually.
Yeah, I woke up at like 10 after staying up until midnight.
Yeah, I was out like a light.
I heard you move. I heard you doing stuff in there last night.
Was I playing my guitar?
I don't know. I just heard you like messing with stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I get mad laying in the bed, and if I can't go back to sleep, so I'll get up and piddle around. My mom has 5 acres and her neighbors do too. They were out shooting one day and took out 2 of her windows. Oh man, that's not fun,
no.
Kathy. That's dangerous. But that is a good thing about being out in the middle of nowhere is you can take out your windows if you want.
Yeah, like the place we were going to move
Yes,
to before,
Jeffrey, you did not miss anything.
what was it? Like 200 acres?
Where's that?
The place we were going to
Oh yeah, we were looking at this was what, a few years ago actually.
No, this was like almost like before we moved here.
Oh yeah, that other place.
Remember
So
the two
yeah,
mountains and lake?
we
or
were
other way around?
we were gonna pick up a property up on the other side of Florence, out in the middle of nowhere. It actually had 2 little small mountains on the property. The house, half of it was above ground and half of it was underground.
There was a lake on the property.
Yeah, there was a lake. It was a big place, but we didn't end up going with that.
And there was chickens and cows and stuff.
Yeah, it was a big place. That wasn't home, thankfully. There you go. Yeah, I kind of wished we would have picked that place up. That was back in Florence.
Yeah,
and it was big. It was
I've
nice.
always wished that. That would have been awesome. Whenever I'm bored, I can just go hike around the property or go jump in the lake.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad place. A lot of wildlife, a lot of deer, a lot of rattlesnake.
We could go hunting on that property.
Yeah, I don't rattlesnake. I don't know if you guys have ever eaten rattlesnake. I don't think Joe has, but rattlesnake is it's really good. It's good meat. I actually kind of enjoy it.
Remember that diamondback we saw? This was a few years back. We still had the big white truck. That diamondback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I used to drive a big diesel, a big 4-door diesel. I love that truck.
Mhm.
But anyway, yeah, Butterfly. It was a really cool place out there, but it was a little expensive, if you know what I mean. I mean, we thought about it really, really hard, and also the house, it had some issues. Like the house, they would have taken some work, you know. So, but I think,
The rooms didn't have door handles. There was a latch on the like a wooden thing that you could flip over.
yeah.
To lock it.
There's no door handles. It was like being on the set of Bonanza.
Don't know what that is, but If I wanted privacy, I could just do that and stay in there. I
So-
need a mini fridge.
All right, we're gonna head down here to South Austin. We're doing for those that want to know what we're doing a couple of different things today. We're actually going to be scouting out some homeless camps that I'm going to cover this coming week. We're going to do some water handouts, and we're going to be doing some scanner chasing if anything comes up on the scanner. What are you looking for?
I'm just gonna stick right there.
Did your buddy jump on?
I don't know.
He's probably still at church.
Yeah.
I started before we went live. I played. Hang on, let's see. It's probably when I'm in town. Toll Road 45 called us range. Yeah, you found a lot of rattlesnakes here in El Paso. Then we're out in the desert. Your little ranch. Yep. Oh, so you're in El Paso. I have a friend, Hammer Down, that's in El Paso. She lives in El Paso. Her name is Marianne Martinez. Marianne and I got to know each other for me doing what I'm doing. She was with the New York Post. She's with the New York Post, and she left about 7 months ago, and now she is the Texas bureau chief. She's the Texas bureau chief for the Daily Mail. So it's really cool. I try to, if I find anything that needs coverage, she is always game to put a story in the Daily Mail. And it's good to have contacts and friends that are in the media like that. But she lives in El Paso. When I was going down to cover the border back in February, she kind of helped me out on, etiquette, things to do, things to be careful, and how to stay safe on the border. I like Marianne. She's a very good person.
Whoa.
What?
In the reflection, I can see kind of a rainbow.
Hang on, traffic injury.
Fire dispatch from engine 1. Can you add APD to this call? We're going to be on Manor Road, just east of 35. I'll get you the exact.
Manor Road. Alright, I gotta get my other. So I lost a camera. I don't know if you guys remember the camera that went down on me on Friday night. It really makes me sad that I lost that camera.
How much was it?
That camera was pretty expensive. It was my GoPro.
Oh, your tank?
It's dead, man. It is DEAD. That was that camera. I think it was like $350, somewhere around there.
R.I.P. Mr. Tiny GoPro.
Yep, it was sad.
Will be missed.
It was sad, but it's okay. That's what happens when you're trying to keep a stream going mobile.
What?
Huh?
Fire dispatch,
What are you
we're going to
doing?
be at 2200
It
call now.
looks like something's like flashing right there. Oh, remember the laser on the billboard yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was cool.
And I gotta load an app. Wait, do I not have? Why am I not connected to my Wi-Fi?
Medic 271, Party Documentation 2800, Linville Ridge.
Okay.
I feel like we've been down here before.
We have. This is Barton Creek Greenbelt entrance.
Oh.
Yeah, it's broken. The sensor on the inside of the camera died on me. It's completely dead now, sadly.
Green light.
Yeah. It is completely dead now. And I haven't had that camera very long either. I have not had that camera long.
Oh yeah, this has the ramp thingy.
We're going to lose a little connection under these trees, guys. I apologize. you found a. Okay, let's see. First thing people do when they visit El Paso is they want to go to Juarez, which is the worst things you can do. Yeah, we
What's
would
that?
cross from Eagle Pass into Piedras. You know, which is the border town, but it's pretty easy to get into Piedras and back. But Piedras is a really cool place.
We're about 3,000.
What did he just say?
Received. We'll start picking up.
There was a respiratory call that just went out. I think it was.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, yeah, no.
Call.
What was it?
There's a call right now.
Anderson Mill. That's up in the northeast. Nope, not under warranty. It was a used camera. I didn't buy it new.
Wait. Am I seeing things?
Joe, what are you doing, son?
It looks the sky. It looks like there's some red in the cloud.
I want y'all to look at this.
That is so weird.
How do you like this? Isn't this a shame? Okay, let me ask these people and see if they need any water.
Stay in the car?
Yes, stay in the car.
Got it.
Just wait right
I'm
here.
gonna grab a piece of gum.
Okay, just wait. Don't get out. I want you to stay right here because I don't know if there's anybody in here. Okay.
Thank you.
19, we're responding 8601 Anderson Mill, moving north.
Ooh, that is hot.
Temperature 38.
It's the Barton Creek Greenbelt, I believe. I believe this is the Barton Creek Greenbelt. This is Barton Creek, right?
Yep, Barton Creek Greenbelt.
Yep.
Oh wait, you haven't seen down in there. There's a guy sleeping right there. I'm not gonna go down in there and mess with him, but he
You want
doesn't
the
look
last
very
piece?
happy to see me, huh?
You want the last piece?
No, you can have it.
Alright.
All right, let's see.
Blocker 201 for visit 221, we're leaving.
So tomorrow, Kathy, I'm gonna come back
Sir, we're
down
about to pick
here.
up the Scorpion, we're rolling out to.
I'm gonna come back down here with Dave, and we're gonna really cover this area. It's bad, y'all.
How is Dave?
He's better. I think he's ready to hit the camps
Check
again.
36,
Alright.
right,
I think.
Well, tell him I said hi.
Traffic injury priority 4. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, that place is bad. Once you get kind of in the trees, it's a bad area. And the guy that I just saw sleeping there, I had never seen him before. So they just cleaned this place out again last week. That area where we were just at, the city came out and re-cleaned it, and it's already once again back to, this is just a rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. There's no telling how much money has been spent cleaning these green belts.
Oh my god.
After, hang on. Hang on a second. Never seen. massive amounts. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a video up to
X.
X, yeah. Here, this is a homeless person right here.
$15 to $36 is canceled.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's wanting to visit, does she?
Nope.
We got the side eye. Yeah, Kathy, that's the thing, and that's one thing that we're pushing for as hard as we can is to, you know, the money that's being spent cleaning constantly, millions of dollars, you know, could be spent towards giving people proper services, could be spent giving people, you know, mental health treatment, drug and alcohol addiction treatment. There is so much that could be done with these people. You're never gonna keep people out of the streets until you solve the underlying issues. And it really makes me mad when Kirk Watson sits around up on his pulpit in City Hall and says, you know, and starts talking about how he is, you know, they're treating the underlying causes of homelessness, which they are most definitely not.
Medic 34, 32 rollover, Melrose and McNeil.
Melrose and McNeil?
Was that guy the veteran you
Huh?
were talking about? Back there.
Could be. We got. Shoot, that's up there. Okay. We'll never make it there. Integral care needs to be, I don't even want to get into it. It's not integral care. Yeah, integral care, they need help. But I'm telling you right now, the city relying on family elder care. That is the craziest shit I've ever seen about how they rely on family elder care. Family elder care is a pile of shit. And he's asleep. I don't want to bother him. They rely on family elder care, and let me check this cat right here and see if, oh, he's got drinks with him. Okay, he doesn't look homeless actually. But family elder care is ran by a psychotic sexual maniac is what it is. He holds sex parties with animals, for animals, gay people. He does it from San Francisco to Austin all the way up to Chicago. And that's one of the reasons I moved back to El Paso. See, and that's the thing, man. That's why I'm trying to get my mom to move down here with me.
Wonder if that guy wants some water.
What guy?
Right there.
Where?
He should be walking through in just a moment.
Let me turn around. Here, we'll get out on the road, actually. Oh, man, somebody turned the donation thing over down there. Where's he at?
He was just walking right there.
Oh, that's good. Hang on. Hey, brother, you need some water, man? You need some water? Here, let me pull over. Vehicle rescue. All right, yep, stay here. What's that? Sounds good, buddy. All right, man. Take care of yourself.
4404 at McNeil Drive and Christie Drive for engine 25, 1044, Red 28, 1034.
I'm glad I saw him.
All right, yeah, he's poor guy. Half naked.
Two vehicle collision. One is rolled over on its side.
He is almost butt naked, y'all.
Poor guy.
I know.
The occupant is still trapped in the vehicle.
They've got an entraption.
Rollover collision, two vehicles. One occupant stuck in a vehicle.
That's up at McNeil. That's up in North Austin. Should we head up that way?
you.
Y'all want to go to this vehicle rollover up in North Austin? It'll take us about 15 minutes to get there.
Engine 25 is out. Man on fire tech 201.
Hang on.
We have a 2-vehicle accident. One's going to be laying on its driver's side. The other one is upright. I'll be out investigating. Charging at 360.
Yeah, man, hammer down. It is hard, brother, and it's your choice.
North Medic 34.
All right, you know what? We're gonna head up there then. Let's go. Let's go take a look at it. Butterfly says sure, so that's where we're going.
Alright. You wanna hear the joke I got?
Have at it.
Okay. It says, you look worried, Herman. I am more. I'd give $1 to anyone who would do my worrying for me. I'll do it. Where's the dollar? That's your first worry.
That's funny, actually.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. Caring for a parent is the best but hardest thing you'll have to do. It takes patience. So hammer down. Let me tell you something.
25. Everybody's going to be out of the vehicle. I'm going to cancel all incoming units besides Quint 44 and the medic unit.
Everyone's out.
We'll still head up there.
Alright.
So check this out, hammer down. My mom is in the chat. Killer Carla. You got to be kidding me. I think we've inadvertently came up to another accident. Let's see.
Here's the fire truck.
He's coming up the. Is he coming up the service road?
No, I hear him, but I don't see
Hang
him.
on, we're gonna go.
Right there.
We got the patient
Yeah.
over here.
Is there an accident down here?
There's a vehicle out in the.
Yeah, I see that. I
Yeah.
think there is an accident down there.
Right here, pull in.
No.
Oh no, that.
Yeah, there is an accident right
Yeah.
down here, actually. Hang on.
I wish my phone wasn't dead. I could get good footage of this.
11012 on fire.
Yep. Looks like 2 vehicles involved.
All right, citizen moderator. We are here at Lamar and 360. There's an accident out here in the intersection.
2
Lamar
vehicles.
and 360. There's an accident in the intersection down here.
2 vehicle collision. Fire department has entered the scene. PD should be coming up soon, I think.
Yeah, they got rear-ended.
Mm-hmm.
That is everything we're going to try to shut down all traffic, both northbound
One of the vehicles is
Hang on.
being
and
moved.
northbound south Lamar.
They're shutting down the highway right here.
Oh, that's what we're hearing them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, we're blocking traffic. Hang on. We'll be back. We're blocking traffic right here.
PD should be dispatched soon, I think.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna go out
We
this
should
way.
probably park up over there and get an overview
I
shot.
can't. They're shut. I gotta get out of here before they shut down traffic. We're never gonna get out of here right now. Shit. Okay, that car is gonna turn. Nope. We're never gonna get out of here. What am I doing? Okay, we're gonna get out of here this way.
Engine 32, we're gonna put her in that car and then we'll get her so she can drive them both off, alright?
I'm gonna get out of here this way, right here, actually. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to not get caught into this traffic. Hang on, son. I'm gonna pull up another camera. What, son? No, we're gonna go up here by the accident, so I can get a shot of it.
Oh,
going
I was
back.
gonna say down and back around, and we could come up right up there and get an overview.
I just don't want to get stuck in too much.
Go ahead and drive.
Okay. We're gonna sit tight here if you're good with this. And then if you want we can block the whole intersection when you're ready to move those cars.
Say they're about to block the whole intersection.
All we have is one vehicle that we need to try to move just to show we're one, the white one.
Okay, come on. Let's get us through before they block this intersection.
We'll just stay where we are.
Alright, here we go, guys. We're gonna get a shot of going.
Could you send somebody to North Hall?
Oh man, they just blocked the intersection, y'all.
Looks like
They just blocked the intersection.
we need to investigate it, but we'll self-assign to that as soon as you get somebody else on this one. This is probably a low priority. Thank you.
Alright, let's get out. Sorry, I know I'm moving the cameras a lot. I'm trying to get you guys the best view that I can get you.
Oh,
His bumper's dragging.
that's the clattering. Yeah, that looks like that was the one rear-ended.
Alright. So we are stuck now, sadly. Hang on, I'll catch up with the chat in just a sec here.
I got you.
Let's see. Hello, BF.
I just created a call.
Intersection, I saw a woman plow through a red light once and did a hit and run. Another car kept on going. Yeah, hit and runs, man. It pisses me off when people do the hit and runs.
Possibly on drugs in the middle of the street.
So we're headed up to this rollover
Oh, I
accident.
think they're talking about our buddy up there. Said possibly on drugs in the middle of the street.
Pulling a gentleman in the middle of the street.
Gentleman, middle of the street.
Okay, now go, people. Get us out of here. Go. Please just go.
What do
Alright.
they have on the front of that engine?
That's it. It's over. Okay.
What was that on the front of the engine? It kind of...
I don't know.
Medic 2134 traffic injury, Lakewood, North Capitol. Medic 533 instrumentation, 4600 East 12.
All right, we're headed to the rollover now. If it's still there by the time we get there, it may be gone since we stopped at this one.
Okay, let me get this correct. We were heading to an accident, and we stumbled.
You see the
on an
homeless
accident.
camp up there,
Uh-huh.
up on the hill?
Oh, yeah, right there.
Look, he's in the trees. Look, he's in the tree.
Oh.
Oh man, I need over. You're gonna just cut me off.
Responding.
We need to get out here. We're gonna get all the way around and go
Alright,
straight.
come north, Medic 29, critical failure.
Yeah, Butterfly. Those.
34 psychiatric emergency, 4709 Lewis Avenue.
Those people that act that way and they do the hit and runs, most of the time I think it's probably because they probably have no insurance, I would imagine. You know what I mean? They have no insurance, and they know that they're going to get in a lot of trouble. So a few years ago, I got T-boned by a Dodge at 2500 with a cage in front. Told him my Lexus couldn't take him to court. File a Chapter 11. That sucks, man. Yeah, they file bankruptcy. That's pretty much it, right? So we, what I was gonna say, Hammerdown, you were talking. Sorry, before this whole accident stuff started, you were talking about taking care of your mother. And what I was going to say, my mom's here in the chat with us, and my mom was raised by her grandmother, and I remember this was back in the early 2000s. My mom was raised by her grandmother, which would make that my great grandmother. We called her Granny, and she ended up getting Alzheimer's. This was back in the early 2000s. She ended up getting Alzheimer's, and back then there wasn't a whole lot known like it is now about Alzheimer's. There really wasn't a treatment back then, and it was just progressing and getting worse. She would get not violent, but she would get angry, she would get mean, and my mom took care of her. And we all tried to, all the way up until the end when it was impossible for us to take care of her anymore. She ended up falling and breaking her arm up at her shoulder ball, the ball of her shoulder, and she ended up having to go to a rehab facility, and it was just downhill from there. So I know what you're talking about when it's taking care of a parent. It's very important. My family here in Austin, or I should say my wife's family here in Austin, my wife is Hispanic and her family is Hispanic. They are first generation Americans. My wife is. So her mother and father are from Mexico, and in Hispanic families, it's different than in Caucasian or white families. Like my wife takes care of her mother, and so it's a lot different in that community than it is with us. It's wild. They really take care of family. So, like, if my mother needed, care, she would be moving in with us. That's just the way we do it. Right, Joe? Mm-hmm. Let's see, B71, she was at the light on Lamar, pulled out, went through the traffic, ran the red light, got T-bone. That's sad. T-bone accidents are seriously dangerous. T-bone accidents are very, very dangerous. So yeah, taking care of your parents. I hate nursing homes. I will never, ever, I don't care what happens, ever put my mother in a nursing home. I back early in when I was younger, I worked for a company called Symphony Mobile X, and I did these tests for them called modified barium swallow studies, and we did those tests in nursing homes exclusively. And I'm going to tell you right now, I spent so much time in these nursing homes, I will never put somebody I love in a nursing home, ever. I don't give a shit what I have to do. UK, yes, in the UK we do. Family members don't go to assisted living unless there's a medical need. Yes, Kathy. And see, that's why my great grandmother had to go to assisted living, because she was in bad shape, and we could not care for her anymore at the house on our own. No, I don't mean now, Killer Carla. I mean later on in life. I would never, have a family member in a nursing home. That's just how I feel. My dad put my grandmother in a nursing home, and my grandma didn't make it a month. See, that's what happened with my grandmother, my great grandmother, Hammerdown. Once she hit the rehab or the nursing home, it was a fast downhill slide from there. I mean, fast. It was very fast. So I don't know. To me, a nursing home seems like just a place to die. We're just putting somebody there for convenience because it's a place to die, and I refuse. Right, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
We ain't that way, homeboy.
Nope.
Why you got my glasses?
They were over here. I was wearing them yesterday.
Then where'd mine go?
I don't know.
Oh, you're right down there. Look down at your feet. Hang on, here.
Yeah.
Here, stop. I'll get them. Let's see. We had grandparents, great-grands, and aunts and uncles in the same home. That, and it's good, man, to keep your family together. It's important. Our parents gave us life. Our parents and grandparents taught us, raised us. It's the least that we can do is to make sure that they are taken care of. That is why the elderly need the ones that get free care and benefits across the board. Yes, Butterfly, I agree 100% with that. I agree 100% with that. It's horrible in the destruction they leave behind. I was blessed that I wasn't physically harmed, but the financial stress it caused was awful. Yeah, B-71, those hit and runs. And there's really no recourse that you have. What are you supposed to do? You get hit by an let's just say an uninsured driver. I don't know about your car insurance, but we have uninsured motorist coverage. And we pay extra for that every month. That way, if somebody that's uninsured hits us, we can we're still covered. But if you don't have that coverage, let's just say you have liability insurance, you're kind of screwed at that point. You're out a lot of money. She didn't want to be there, and she wanted to be home. And the bad thing about it, I didn't know where my dad put her there. I would have cared for her. It's sad, Hammer Down. It's sad. And you're right, we'll all be there one day. That's the only certain thing in life, is we're all going to age. We will all age.
Two certain things,
and
death and taxes.
If God's good to us, we will all end up in old age at one point or another. Yep. Hammer Down 100%. This day and age, there's a lot of idiots running around on the streets out here without insurance. And if you don't have that coverage, pardon my language, but you're kind of fucked. And, that's why, like now, if a cop pulls you over, so I got pulled over, I got pulled over 4 times this year already. And every time I got pulled over, they didn't even ask, they asked for my insurance card, but if I didn't have it, which I didn't have it at the time, my wife had it, they knew I had insurance. The last several times that I was pulled over, they didn't even ask for my insurance card because they knew the minute that they pulled me over by running the plate that I had insurance. So I think it's good that, is that a train or is it moving?
Yeah.
Looks like it's moving pretty slow. If you have insurance, they knew I had insurance. So if you get pulled over by a cop and you don't have insurance, they need to be towing that vehicle. I was at a line on Lamar turning. Yes, also had that guy. But I had to pay to get another car, and my insurance increased and never showed up on the online report. It was never answered. They were going to put 27-year-old chip in there. Butterfly, that sucks. And I know there's a lot of idiots on the street. There just is. There's a lot of idiots out here driving. And a lot of them have no insurance. And even though you may have that insurance or whatever they call it, I forget, I think it's actually called uninsured motorist coverage or something like that. Even if you have that, your insurance is going to go up. No fault of your own. Your insurance is going to go up because you made a claim. It goes on your record. You had nothing to do with it. You're just driving along, minding your business, and all of a sudden your life changed. And I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right that your insurance goes up and it's on your record because of something somebody else did to you. I don't know. I feel like I'm a good driver. I'm a defensive driver. But look at all these cars we're out here on the road with. At any point in time, they could, screw up and take us out. It's scary when you think about it.
No wonder it's gone so slow. Only one engine.
Yep. Kathy says I got to put, let's see, they were going to put 27-year-old daughter. Hang on, I want to read that. 27-year-old daughter in nursing home because they didn't want to get her rehab. Oh, heck no. She was up walking again after a stroke. That's so awesome, Kathy. My grandma was actually overdosed in assisted living. Hospice came in and gave her morphine every 15 minutes without permission. She suffered until she passed. It's a long... Holy shit. Butterfly.
That's illegal.
I have heard of that happening. So check this out. I've heard of that happening. You know how if you're in end of life care, hospice care, whatever they call it, and all of a sudden, they give you morphine, whatever else, the drugs that they give you, and you're dead shortly thereafter. It happens all the time, and it is so messed up.
That's illegal.
Yeah, but if doctor prescribes it. Now the lanes are shorter in width on the highway, and it's crazy. Oh, and get this, Butterfly, over on 35. Right now, the lanes on 35 are, I think, 11 feet wide. They are shortening each lane by a foot. So they're going to shorten 6 inches on each side. That way they can add an extra lane on 35. I'm not kidding you. I was just reading about this. So federal law, Department of Transportation law, says that a lane has to be a minimum of 10 feet wide. That's what lanes are, 10 feet wide. 35, they were 11 feet, so they're going to narrow the lanes on 35. She was 101 and she had a cold, not sick. That's so sad. That is so sad. Lane smaller when I would be driving 18-wheeler through pain in the butt. Yep, hammer down, 10 feet. I believe I'm right when I say, and you correct me if I'm wrong, if you drive semis, you know the law. But there's, I believe that the law is that lanes have to be a minimum of 10 feet wide. And back when I was a firefighter back in my early days, and our fire truck that we drove the engine, that fire truck was 9 feet wide, and we were driving on 10 feet wide lanes. We had like 6 inches on each side to keep the fire truck in a lane. The fire truck was 9 feet wide. And you know what's wild? That fire truck was massive. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was a 10-wheeler. Had a set of, it had 8 wheels in the back, dually, double wheels, 2 sets of them, and then the 2 in the front. And it carried 1,000 gallons of water. Massive, massive fire truck, very heavy. I did not need a CDL to drive it. I could drive it with just my Class C. And here's what's crazy about that, about how heavy this truck is. On some of the little towns that we covered, if we were sitting completely still and I would turn the steering wheel, it would dig up the pavement. Like, you could not sit still and turn the wheel. If you were going to turn the wheel, you had to start rolling. Otherwise, you would dig the pavement off the roads. It was so heavy. Whole article about it. Do those people that make those decisions do these on the road? It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. She had her own private doctor. Hospice was only there to give her baths. Her bath nurse was on vacation. Some strange devil hospice nurse came. Yeah, and I was like, druggy. That's so sad. And at 101, what are you going to do? You trust your nurses. You trust your doctors. And they say, here, I'm going to give this to you. You need it. And then they kill you. If I was, had a nurse, I would trust them if they told me, here, you need to take this medicine. They take advantage of you and then kill you. She only had an anxiety pill and needed B12 shot. That's what my grandmother took. She took B12 shots. I used to give her the shots. I sure did. My grandmother, I gave her the B12 shots. All Alright, we are 7 minutes from this accident. We'll be there here very shortly. When it turns, you don't have room. Yep, 68 foot, that's a big rig. I love driving that big fire truck too, man. That, it was wild because we had to take a class to learn how to drive it. You get 1,000 gallons of water moving at 50 or 60 miles an hour. You slam on your brakes or you try to stop too quick and you get that water sloshing in that truck, you can flip that truck over. You can cause a lot of damage if you get that water moving in the truck a certain way. If your lane isn't wet enough, you're driving, remember the trailer crossover. Yeah, I've seen a lot of accidents happen that way. It's so they can install the HOV lanes in the amount they'd have to pay due to eminent domain result. Yep, those stupid HOV lanes. I can't, you know what pisses me off about the HOV lanes and the toll roads? They took away toll booths. And so now you drive on there, you're going to pay an arm and a leg. Used to, you could go through there and drop your quarters in the basket and move on. You didn't have to worry about paying a bill that came in the mail later on. It's bullshit. But yeah, I remember driving that big fire truck, having to learning how to drive it and not get the water moving in a certain way. You get that water moving in a certain way, you could flip that truck over real easy. The slosh. And I would imagine people that drive like tanker trucks, they have to worry about that kind of stuff too. If you got a tanker truck full of liquids, it could probably do the same thing if you get it moving. I think they actually put baffles in the tanker trucks to kind of cut down on that. But you think about getting 1,000 gallons of water moving one direction, it's hard to stop it. Right, Joe? They're fighting the toll roads and wasn't supposed to be a toll road until Rick Perry decided to make it a toll road by voting for it. Man, I don't like the toll roads. I think it's, oh man, where's my exit? It's supposed to be right here. Oh, they moved it up. Here's the exit now. They just moved this exit. Let's see where you drive. We're going to a vehicle rescue right up here around the corner. We are 3 minutes away. It is a pretty serious accident that had a person trapped. It's right up here on McNeil. Right, Joey? Right, Dad. Joe's getting quiet. That bothers me when he does that. Joe, why are you getting quiet?
Nothing to say.
All right. Those booths still up. Waste of space. Yeah, those. I wish they would bring the tolls back, to be honest. I would rather go through and pay my toll than get one in the mail a month later, Yeah, so right up here around the corner at McNeil and I think it was Melrose and McNeil, there is a vehicle rescue in progress. What are you so quiet for?
Like I said, nothing to say.
Why don't you chat with the folks? Joe's getting quiet. I think he may be sleepy. You sleepy a little bit?
Nope.
You got a question?
School already started
No,
up.
today.
Oh,
Your last 3
yes.
days today. Before you go back tomorrow.
Yes, I am. I am very much enjoying
Yeah,
my last
Joe.
free day of this weekend.
When Joe started school, he was a little, I don't think he really liked it too much his first day or so. I don't think he liked it too much his first day or so. But I think he's starting to get into the swing of things, right? He's starting to like it a lot more. Butterfly is a teacher, and Butterfly, you're a teacher in Austin ISD, right?
I remember.
Let me ask you a question, Butterfly. There was a story that came out about the CFO. He got caught doing some shady stuff. The Williamson County Sheriff's Office arrested him. They indicted him and arrested him. And then shortly after, they dropped all the charges. He was reinstated to his job, and he was able to retire as normal. What in the hell was that all about? They indict the guy, they fire him, indict him, and arrest him. And then a few days later, they say, oops, never mind. It was all a big mistake.
Ooh, now I'm really craving a breakfast jack.
Are you? I don't understand it, man. The Williamson County DA really screwed that man's life up. Even though they let him off, I think it's done. I think that was the fire trucks. Even though they let him off, that charge, that arrest, that will follow him around for the rest of his life. Somebody will always hold that against him. If I was him, I would be suing the shit out of the district attorney. That sounds like something Jose Garza would do.
Can we swing around and grab a breakfast jack?
Yeah, they did let him back. We'll see. Joe wants a breakfast jack, y'all. Let's see. Hammerdown says, I hated school for one reason back then. They did not understand what dyslexia was, and they thought I was stupid and put me on retard. Sorry to be laughing, but I understand what you're saying, and let me tell you why. I was colorblind, and I didn't know it. I didn't know it till I was in second grade that I was colorblind. See, when you're colorblind, I didn't know that what I was seeing was something different than what everybody else was seeing. The school couldn't figure out why the hell it was that I couldn't learn my colors. And they couldn't figure out why I learned my colors. I guess they thought I was retarded. And then they finally sent me to the doctor, and the doctor was like, oh, well, you're colorblind. That's the problem. Yeah, they'll take it off his record, but the news stories, it's going to remain in everybody's head. Everybody's going to remember that. Dropped off, went to UTP and gave my GED. Then I went to Austin and got a second GED to start working. Southwest Airlines. Gotta love Southwest Airlines. And the GED was because they couldn't find my first GED paperwork. That sucks. I'd be pissed about that. But hey, at least you got it again, man. At least you got it straightened out. Yeah, the accident was right there at that intersection. It's over.
Okay. So breakfast jack. Oh, there's the car.
There's one of the cars. There's one of the cars, y'all, right there. What?
Let's see. They said it was on its driver's side.
That wasn't the
does
car
not
that
have-
flipped over.
Yeah, that does not have any damage to the side, only the front. So that was not the flipped vehicle.
That was not the flipped vehicle.
And there is no damage to the roof or back glass. It is not seen.
All right. Southwest Airlines. Yeah, this is the intersection that the vehicle rescue happened. Somebody probably got T-boned and it flipped them. Yeah, you can see right here in the road. See?
Yeah.
Right there.
Mhm.
You can see the glass
There's
and
no
everything.
glass.
Yep. This is where it was at. See, if we would have gotten here, we could have parked right there and filmed this
Yep.
very easily. Reason to see, that was a time Southwest was great. I think it'd be cool to work for the airlines, honestly. All right, guys. I'll tell you what. Joe is hungry. We've been live going on an hour and a half now, so we're gonna go ahead and end here. I think it's 1. Joe's hungry, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be back out this evening. Since I missed last night's Austin After Dark, we're gonna do an Austin After Dark this evening. I think we are. Guys, thanks for being here. Hammer Down, Butterfly 71, Kathy, Clisby, all of you guys. You are amazing people. Thank you so much for being on. Joe, you got anything you want to say?
Have a great day.
Have a great day. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all here a little bit later today. Possibly. I don't want to say 100%, but possibly. Butterfly.